Welcome to another video lesson. This will be the second part for today's lesson. Okay, so this one is going to cover how to do a two-column proof. So notice that we're given that this ray AB is bisecting the angle CAD. So angle CAD is the big angle here, CAD, okay? And then they want us to prove that x is equal to 9. So we are going to use the properties that you saw on the previous video, okay? So you're gonna need those notes for this lesson, also for these notes and also assignment. So we're gonna do a two-column proof. So the way you do a two-column proof is you do two columns, okay? So one column is gonna have the statements, the other column is gonna have the reasons why you're making the statements here. So let's go ahead and get started with the proof. The first statement you always make is the given, okay? So I'm given AB bisects angle CAD. That's right here. Okay, and angle CAD again is a big angle. So CAD and AB is cutting this angle in half. So that's given, and we always start with the given. So keep that in mind. That's very important. Okay. Next, the second statement I can make is that angle CAB is congruent to angle BAD. So angle CAB, that's this angle here, is congruent to angle BAD, which is this angle. Why can I say that? Because we have a bisector. So that's the definition of bisector, that it cuts two angles or cuts an angle or a segment into two congruent parts. So in this case, two congruent angles. The third statement I can make is the following. Okay, so the third statement I can make is that angle CAB, the measure of angle CAB, okay, is equal to the measure of angle BAD. And this is just congruent angles have congruent measures. So if I know two angles are congruent, I know the angles have to be equal. Okay, so first I use the definition of bisector. That lets me make this statement say that the angles are congruent. The third statement here lets me say that the angles are equal, because if I know that they are congruent, which is what this means, that means the angles have to have the same measure or have equal measures. Okay, so let's go to the next statement. The next statement is going to be a property that you saw, okay, on the previous video. And that property is the property of a distribution or distributive property. Okay, so this one says the following. So now, I'm sorry, not distributed yet. Okay, so now instead of angle CAB and angle BAD, you see 7x plus 2 and 5x plus 4. 7x plus 2 is coming from here. That represents angle CAB, okay? And 5 times x plus 4 represents angle BAD. So which property did I use? The property of substitution. Okay, that's what I just used here. Now, the next property, this is where we use the distributive property. So I'm going to distribute 5 to the x and 5 to the 4. So 5 times x is going to give me 5x, and 5 times 4 gives me 20. And which property I used here? Did I use here? That's the distributive property. Okay, so I'm just again stating the reasons and making statements here, and the reasons why I'm making those statements. Let's go on to the next one. The next one is I'm saying that 2x equals 18. Why? Because I'm subtracting 5x from this side, so then this goes away from here, but 2x minus 5x leaves me with 2x, and then subtract this 2 from here, and subtract that 2 from 20, and I'm just left with 18 on this side, because 20 minus 2 is 18. And so that means that 2x equals 18. So which property did I just use here? I'm telling you here that I'm subtracting, so this is the subtraction property. Okay, let's go on to the last step here. The last step is I'm going to tell you that x is equal to 9. Why can I say that? Well, what did I do here? I divided, right? So which property did I use? I used the division property. So in the end, they asked me to prove that x is equal to 9. I just proved that x is equal to 9. Okay, so this is how two-column proofs work. They give you what you need to prove. You just got to use the properties of congruence and of equality and congruence to help you do the proof. Okay, and I know you're going to have questions about this, but don't forget, I'm just an email away. You can just send me an email. You can send me a remind message. You can also send me a Canvas message, and I'll reply to you as soon as I get a chance. Okay, unless you're in the classroom. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.